today we are going to look at the Gunther commemorative belt. I wanted to do this last year, but Damian Priest started punking him out week in, week out.
You used to have this aura, man. I'm a king.
And it left a bad taste in my mouth where I could not celebrate Gunther because he was such a chump last year. But now that he is getting his aura back, I figured it's time to bust this open. Literally, I've been sitting on the Gunther commemorative belt. I could not bring myself to do a video to even look at it. It sat in a box in the corner, literally just waiting for me to start feeling that maybe they're going to redeem the Ring General. And here we are on the road to WrestleMania, and he has told Jey Uso, I'm going to beat you up every single week. And so far, so good. And so now let's look at this. This is celebrating his 666-day Intercontinental title reign when Gunther was the final boss of the mid-card. First off, it's in plastic, right? It's in plastic. It's fantastic. We have a sticker right here, like I don't know, that's like the barcode sticker. It says, Gunther, 666 days, signature series title. And then it's just a barcode. So let's get this plastic off right away. Okay, so now it's out of the plastic. Let's look at the belt itself from end to end. It says Ring General in cursive. We got the big menacing Gunther right there. And it's pretty much the same on the other end with a little, like, I don't know, sticker that says probably don't eat me. This is a don't eat me sticker, the barcode sticker. Then so Ring General in cursive, and then if you look at Gunther himself, Gunther's made up of the Intercontinental Championship symbol. The Intercontinental Championship symbol. So look at that, and that kind of tracks because, well, you know, he's so synonymous with the belt. He had it for 666 days. That's like almost 2 years. That is a very, very long time to hold the Intercontinental Championship, which is a belt that is kind of like the workhorse title of WWE, and historically switches hands way more than the heavyweight championship and the big dog championship. And so we have him made up of the Intercontinental symbol. Even to this day, he is the world champion. We see Gunther still as, we just remember that awesome title reign that he had as the final boss of the mid-card. Something else I noticed on here, it says, the Ring General, it goes, the Ring General, Gunther, and if you didn't know this, whenever you see Gunther's names, it's all caps. Gunther, his name is all in capital letters all the time. It's not capital G and then lowercase UNTHER.
So would the correct way to spell Gunther now, is that all caps?
That is all caps, definitely.
The Ring General, Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in history, in WWE history. I like it. It says in WWE history. I like that it says that. It's like, is there another Intercontinental Champion out there? Is there an Intercontinental Champion in ping pong? Are we gonna get Gunther confused with the Intercontinental Championship of water polo? I don't know, but just in case you were wondering, in WWE history. I also noticed a couple things. So Ring General is in cursive. The Ring General persona, there's like no nonsense, just I love the sport of wrestling. That comes from, I put it right here, he made the gimmick up in WXW with Ludwig Kaiser and Timothy Thatcher. And it was just kind of a throwback to like a bunch of old documentaries that he found from the 80s and 90s where the wrestlers still wanted to sell the craft as real. So Gunther just latched onto that and brought it from the indies all the way to UK NXT, NXT WWE, where he is now still the Ring General. Now, I did notice a couple things. We have the Ring General right here. It has 4 stars, right? But if you look at his name, the Ring General, there are 5 stars above it. Now, I did not find anything in regards to why it's 5 stars or 4 stars or what this symbol means, other than a lot of times in U.S. military history, there are 4-star generals. But I wasn't sure if there were 5-star generals. So I did look it up, and there are 9 5-star generals in American history. They started in World War II, and they were retired, though, in 1981. 1981 was the last 5-star general, but Gunther, I guess he was so good as reigning champion that he revived it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5-star Ring General Gunther made up of the Intercontinental symbol. So that is your bag. This is a belt bag. I hope you didn't think this was the title itself. I should have clarified. Nope, this is the bag. All WWE replicas and commemorative belts, they come within a belt bag. And I guess Gunther doesn't have a really great symbol like CM Punk and the Fist or Roman Reigns, because I have 2 actual other title belt reveals on this channel, and there's usually a symbol here, but Gunther doesn't have a symbol, so it's just his menacing face, but I kind of like it. I kind of like this evil boss Gunther right there. Very much a, who's that guy? The guy in Rocky IV. It's that guy. This guy reminds me of Rocky IV guy. The villain, of course, not Rocky himself. So we unzip it. There are 2 zippers. We unzip, and we pull it out. Now, okay, unlike the other belts, because I had 2 other belts, they were like more wrapped in cellophane or plastic that was like stuck, and you had to kind of pull it off. So I guess they changed the belts that way. Packaging. The packaging did change a little for this. This is, I don't know, just more protection. And so this is your Gunther belt. This is my first Intercontinental Championship as well. And it looks pretty snazzy. It does look pretty cool. And also, if you're not aware, on this channel, I do like my commemorative belts, but I'm also actually giving away other belts. This is a Smoking Skull right here, and this is a championship belt right here. All commemorative belts just like this one. Giving it away. All you got to do to enter to win the contest, though, enter to win a belt, is comment and subscribe. Hit the bell notification, maybe a thumbs up, and you can win one of these belts free of charge and everything. Not this belt. This belt right now I'm keeping, but the Smoking Skull, the Undisputed, $1 million belt, you can win all of those. So comment, subscribe, 10,000. I'm giving it away to become a full-time YouTuber, but even if you're watching this video when I'm at like 50,000 subscribers, still subscribe and comment, because every 10,000 subscribers, I give away a belt on this channel all the way to 100,000. So, okay, so back to this belt right here, though. Sorry, Gunther, didn't mean to upstage you. Oh, I'm so happy about this. So it has different colors right here. So the title that Gunther actually held, it was all gold. All gold. I did not like it. I was very much happy when Jey Uso won the title from Braun Breaker, and they were able to put blue in the title, and now the title looks really cool. I thought the Intercontinental Championship was very, very bland without the color, but just adding a little bit of color really made it pop. So I was afraid that this would be a direct replica of Gunther's belt that he held, but nope, it's going to be a Gunther style belt. Red, he does wear that coat, that giant red coat that I love. So I'm glad, because it does make it pop. Okay, yeah, this is really, really cool. Should we start with the back or the front? Let's start with the back. Right off the bat, I'm seeing the same Gunther right here that we saw on the bag. So, and then this is the official, authentic Signature Series Championship belt. And you can look at it. That's the Gunther that we saw already, that I already explained, still made up of the Intercontinental Championships. Yeah, a bunch of Intercontinental Championships. This part of the Intercontinental Championship is what's making up a bunch of little ones making up his face. And then, see the white? See the white? See what that is? That's a giant G. A giant G. And you got G-U-N-T behind his name. H-E-R. Gunther. This is Gunther. All capital letters when I say so. Gunther, that is your back. Let's see what we got. And then the red lettering, the red stuff right here, it's Ring General cursive, just like the bag. Now we go to the front. Let's look at this little plate right here. It says, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, 666 days. Now, I am noticing something. Unlike the CM Punk and the Roman Reigns belt, this one is not numbered. So, usually when it says, there's one of 300 of these, it would say this is one of 300. This is 216 of 300. So, honestly, WWE could have made 10,000 of these, and we wouldn't know. We just wouldn't know if they're telling the truth or not, because there's no way to prove if this is the first one, or the 300th one, or the 10,000th one. So I just have to believe that WWE, would you lie to me? No, you would never lie to me, WWE. I gotta believe that there are only 300 of these in existence. And I mean, what are you gonna do? Even if it was revealed there was 3,000 tomorrow, it's like, what am I gonna do? Ask for a refund? I mean, I guess I could. I could sue, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. We got the buttons. These are what the buttons look like on this side. These are what the buttons look like on this side. And then let's turn it upside down and let's go. The mat is sacred. That is one of his catchphrases. The mat is sacred. How do you say that in German, though? Because he is not actually German. He's Australian. Not Australian, Austrian. Austrian. Woo! He's probably going to hate me for that. He just downvoted. He just downvoted the video. If you haven't upvoted yet, please upvote to counter Gunther's downvote for calling him Australian. He is Austrian, which is a sister country of Germany, but they all speak English. And they all speak German. But it's basically, that's his catchphrase. And he says it in German, the mat is sacred. Now he says it in English too.
And to me, the mat is sacred.
And also over here, if you look, it says Imperium. Imperium being the faction that he had in NXT and WWE when he was Intercontinental Champion. It was Giovanni Da Vinci, Ludwig Kaiser, and Gunther as the Intercontinental Champion. And that's what the Imperium was on the main roster. So let's look now. Here we go. We got Imperium again. It's a little more awkward for me this time because I'm trying to make sure I'm still within the mic. I got the camera different from when I used to have it. And then we got the side plates, the ring general, 5 stars also. Here we go. We've got the actual Intercontinental Championship. And again, if it was actually Gunther's, it wouldn't have the red. I'm so glad it has the red. Makes it pop. We have another side plate, the ring general. And then what's over here? What's over here? Again, the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, longest reigning Intercontinental Championship champion in WWE, not water polo in WWE history. And there aren't a lot of gems on this belt like the others, but there are gems right here holding like the screws, holding the side plates on. And if you're wondering, the World Intercontinental, and each, there's one continent, there's another continent. This is supposed to be defended on many, many continents. That's why the world is on there. Oh, the red on here, unlike on the back where it's like ring general, the words on here are the Intercontinental Championship. Kind of like how they make up Gunther on the back. That's what they are on the front. So, and that is your Gunther belt. Yeah, this is your Gunther belt. They should have made 666 of them. It's kind of weird that they made 300, but whatever the case may be. I don't know. Should I hang it up? Should I hang it up there? Should I move the poster? Should I take down the poster and maybe put 2 more belts? That means I could get 1 more belt. 1 more WWE belt. I loved Gunther as champion. It's going to be kind of weird having heavyweight, and then Intercontinental, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get the John Cena Spinner US Championship, huh? There we go. That way we can have 2 mid-card titles. Let's go end-to-end one more time before we call it quits. There you go, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed my belt reveal. I know if you're a belt collector and you come into this channel, you're probably like your eyes are bleeding as you watch how I do a belt reveal. I am not, well, I guess I'm a belt collector now because I have a bunch of belts, but I don't feel like I'm a belt collector. I feel like I'm just this goofy dude with a bunch of belts. Alrighty, there you have it. My reveal of Gunther. Had to get this in before Jey Uso punked him out at WrestleMania. He's on the upswing with his aura, so I figured let's get this done before Damian Priest reappears and makes him into a chump again. All right, boys, girls, hope you liked the video. If there's another belt out there you would like me to track down and do a reveal, an opening, whatever it is, put it in the comments below, and who knows, maybe I look for deals. I scour for deals on the internet all the time. Maybe I can find it for a decent price and, show it to you. Have a great day.